you can't look at me now and tell that I deal with this nerve disease in my face. It's called trigeminal neuralgia. And probably around 2010, I started feeling this pain in my teeth, the bottom part of my teeth right here. And I thought that I had a toothache or maybe a cavity or something like that. So I went to the dentist, and even the dentist didn't know what it was. The dentist thought that it was a tooth issue. He thought that I needed my tooth pulled out, so he pulled my tooth out, right? And so to this day, I don't have a tooth, but that wasn't the issue. The pain came back, and it came back so bad in my face, I thought I was going to die. It really knocked me to the floor. I remember I was in the kitchen one day, and just out of nowhere, it just almost knocked me to the floor. And from that day forward, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and I didn't know what was going on, so I was going back and forth to the ER, and nobody could tell me what's going on. And they told me there was nothing else they could do with this pain. I didn't know that you could have pain, and there was no medicine they could give you to relieve the pain. I found that out when it comes to trigeminal neuralgia. So what happened was I ended up being diagnosed with this nerve disease. It's nicknamed the suicide disease. It's the worst pain known to man, the worst physical pain known to man, and I can testify to that. I have never felt any physical pain like that in my life. It's like a lightning bolt going through your face. So this disease has caused me so much trouble over the years. Right now, I still battle with it. It's not as bad as it was, but over the years, I was on like 16 medications. I was on steroids, which blew me up to almost 400 pounds. I was on Oxycontin. I was on Norco. I was on so many major pain medications and nerve medications, and I didn't see any way out of it. On so many medications, I would shake. I would show my soon-to-be now ex-wife. I would say, look at my hands. I'm just shaking like crazy. And it's crazy because from that point to now I'm out exercising. I can run 4 miles straight. But the disease that I have, what it took me through, I had to have brain surgery, right? I had to have brain surgery. I had to go into the back of my head and try to repair this nerve that was in my face. And also I had radiation treatment, which left me, and I had my nerve burned on the side of my face right here, which left me with hardly any feeling on the side of my face for years. And I probably only got 50% of feeling on the side of my face now. But from then to now, I'm a completely different person. And I thank the Most High for that. I still deal with it, and I still worry about it, because if it ever comes back like it was before, it's completely debilitating. You can't do anything. If you look it up, trigeminal neuralgia, it's the worst pain known to man, and it's nicknamed the suicide disease because in times past, the pain has been so bad that people have killed themselves from having this disease. But the thing is, you can't look at anybody and tell that they have it. Look at me. I look completely normal, but I carry this thing within me that if it ever unleashes again, my life is it's all in God's hands. I just got to keep praying that it never comes back the way that it did.